Hey Miriam, how you doing today?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm excellent. It's great to be speaking with you.
I'm so excited to talk to you.
Well, let's talk about the new season of Orange is the New Black. It's out now, and I'm sure there aren't many listeners out there who haven't heard of the show yet, but if there are, could you talk to us a bit about your character?
Yeah, so I play Ramona Pidge Contreras. My character was introduced in season 4, and she's a new inmate. She's part of the new Latina Dominican crew. She's extremely feisty, loyal, tough. She's funny. There's a nice comedic side to her, and there's some more things that happen in season 5, but I don't want to ruin it for anyone that hasn't watched it yet.
Yeah, I've read that season 5, 6, 7, maybe even beyond that is already in the works. So that's great that you're able to get in on the ground floor.
Yeah. It's exciting. I mean, I was a fan of the show since the beginning. So it's really, really cool to be part of the ensemble cast now.
Well, yeah, the new season, much like the last ones, they deal with some pretty serious issues, but, it also manages to be a very funny show. I imagine as an actress, maybe that's not always easy to pull off.
Yeah, I mean, I usually gravitate towards more dramatic stuff, but since joining the cast of Orange, I like to have a mix of it. So it's definitely something, to have in your toolbox when it comes to your acting skills to be able to switch to either genre when necessary.
And I know the show, as you mentioned, season 4 out now and season 5 in the works.
Season 5 is out now.
Oh, season 5, yeah, I get the numbers mixed up.
There's so many.
Well, I like about the show, kind of finding out all the backstories about the different characters. And I know your character really has come to the forefront here in this new season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's exciting. I like the backstories as well. It's my favorite aspect of the show, just learning more about the characters. But yeah, it was really exciting to see Pidge, just more of her in season 5, and really get to see her flourish, and you get to see, there's that tough aspect to her when she's guarding the hostages, which are the guards. But then, there are those really laid-back, funny, comedic moments that you see happening with her and the other inmates as well.
Well, Miriam, how do you feel as an actress about shows that are on Netflix and people now watching entire seasons maybe in a day or two sometimes rather than, an episode a week like we were used to back in the day?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what's so appealing about it, is that you don't have to wait anymore. You just keep going, you keep watching because you want to know what's going to happen next. You can't help but say to yourself, okay, one more episode, and before you know it, you haven't moved in like 14 hours. So I think it's great. And what's another thing is, there's an opportunity for more diversity in terms of content with services like Netflix because, it gives shows an opportunity to be viewed by people that maybe broadcast television wouldn't have picked up. So for an actor, but also for viewers, there's just so much great content out there.
And I think the downside to that is, especially with this last season here, I don't want to spoil too much, but at the end, everyone's kind of broken up a little bit, and it's almost like they're starting over again. So now you got to wait until the next one.
I know it was such a hard scene to shoot because it's like, oh, what's going to happen? I have no clue. I have no clue where it's going. And it's kind of sad. I was sad watching it.
Well, I know this sort of thing is kind of right up your alley, so to speak, with a lot of the charity work you do. And I know you help women who serve time in prison transition, back into society. So really a great role for you in that respect. Yeah,
actually helping women transition out of prison is something that I would like to get into. I haven't started doing that just yet. But working within an organization that focuses on that, but also one that helps the families that are, receiving the person that is coming out of prison too, I think is really important for them to have some type of program, to deal with that life change because it affects everyone. So that's something that I am really focused on getting into more.
Excellent. Yeah, and Orange is the New Black, I know, has won numerous awards. It's great that the show is so popular, and you reach so many different areas as far as like gender issues, transgender issues, and race relations, and just a lot of stuff you don't normally see in a show that's this popular.
Yeah, exactly, and it's so amazing to be a part of that. Our creator, Genji Cohen, she always has her, she's always on the pulse of something that is about to just become really big and talked about. And it's great to be a part of a show that is bringing so many political and social issues to the forefront and talking about it in a way that is digestible and relatable, and that really makes you think about it as well.
Definitely. Well, I know the season 5 is out now, and you mentioned getting started on the next season. Is there anything else maybe in the works or anything else coming up?
For me, I've been auditioning a lot, which is amazing and great. So you never know what can come from that. But I'm doing a lot of writing. I have a blog that I write, a web series that I started writing last year, and I hope to produce that sometime soon. And I really want to publish a book. So I've been working on a book, and yeah, I'd like to keep myself busy outside of acting, but still creative. That's important.
Yeah, for sure. Again, Miriam, I'm a big fan of the show and a big fan of yours, and looking forward to seeing what happens next. And again, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you so much. It was great talking to you.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.